An interesting new Mandela effect, and it relates to the movie Disney's Bambi and the character Thumper Rabbit. Now, I have this storybook that I read to my daughter almost all the time, and I tell her about the Mandela effect and stuff that some people see, and she's interested, and she wants to find some changes too. So she brought me her storybook the one day. This was a few months ago, and she pointed to the cover and said, "Dad, I think I see something change." And she pointed out the fur around his cheeks, and I looked at it. It's like, yeah, that is weird. I don't remember Thumper looking like he's got a 5 o'clock shadow. And so, okay, well, this is interesting. Let's open the book and have a look. And when you open the book, okay, he's not quite as dark as he is on the cover. Yeah, maybe it's just a misprint. Some poor quality, printing at the time. You can tell the book's pretty old. And you flip through it, and some pages seem a little lighter. And also, I looked at his eyes. Like, here they're red, which that's weird. Of course, when you go and compare him to how he actually looks, they're not red. But now, really pay attention to his teeth. What do you see? Pay close attention there to his teeth. So this is what I was left with. I was like, well, that's interesting, sweetie. I don't remember him looking quite this distinctly two-tone between the, fur on his chest and his face. I just thought he was, maybe a slight variation between, his crest fur and his face. But yes, I don't really know what to make of this one yet. But later, I came to look at this again for some reason. It's like, is he changing? What's going on here? And I looked at the scene, and I saw somewhere he's speaking, and I'm like, he's only got one tooth. What? I don't remember him. First of all, yeah, he does look, this ruddy two-tone look on him looks weird. His eyes are a lot lighter than I remember, and they seem to be changing from scene to scene. He's got one tooth. This is Mandela affected for me, because I do not recall Thumper having this offset snaggletooth at all. And I think this just changed because I was looking at the two-tone, figures. I just looked this up not long ago because my daughter pointed this out. And I was looking at plushies. I was looking at screenshots from the movie and all kinds of artwork related to Thumper, and he had both of his teeth in all of them. And like this plush, this doesn't look right. His eyes are almost orange. His cheeks and stomach and look so much darker than his muzzle and his crest. He's got a single tooth. And that's what he looks like now. Here's some people draw him with two teeth, and you'll notice people will point this out. Hey, look, there he is, two teeth. Well, that's also when he's grown up. In this scene, Bambi's also a full-grown deer with antlers. So, of course, he's going to have his teeth there. And he's got this 5 o'clock shadow. I don't like it. It's not right. It's not what he looked like. And his eyes just look weird to me. I thought they were darker. And here's that book. So you can tell this is a scene where he's supposed to sport his iconic look of that age where he's a young rabbit with Bambi the fawn. So he should have one tooth, but he doesn't. This book shows him with two teeth on every page. So this book that I have now is also what you could consider residue of a young Thumper having two teeth, just like this Disney book of Snow White, which I have, has the evil queen saying, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest one of all?" I always remember of them all. So there's lots of different variants to this, but yeah. This is Bambi 2, so this is also during that time period where he's a young rabbit, Bambi's a fawn. He's got one snaggle tooth, which doesn't look right at all. So What do you think about this? The other thing is the eye colors just seem to shift from frame to frame. Sometimes both Bambi and Thumper they look orange. That's just weird. This is a little better. Besides the eyes, I'd say this looks like Thumper. Just a slight two-tone between a white crest and this white muzzle and a cream-colored cheeks and stomach. That's 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 better. And both of his teeth. Here's one where he has red eyes. I found a number of these, even just like that book that we have. He's got red eyes, which is weird. That's Thumper right there. Darker eyes, just a slight two-tone variation between his cheeks and his muzzle and his crest, and both of his teeth. So, if you think this is a change, let me know about it. Here's somebody mentioned this on BuzzFeed. Thumper is missing a tooth as a baby. Oh my god, I did. How did I miss this? Which I agree. How did I miss this? Because it didn't exist. It's a Mandela effect. Something changed. That's just what I believe. So, yeah, let me know about this. What do you think? Did Thumper have both of his teeth from your memory? Did he look a lot less two-tone? Were his eyes a little darker before? Let me know in the comments. Thanks.